this is Coach MK. Welcome to the Fitness Protection Program, June Maintain. As you know, you get 4 strength circuits, a Monday circuit, a Tuesday circuit, a Wednesday circuit, and a Friday circuit. Right now, I'm about to show you the Monday circuit. You have 2 options when it comes to these circuits. Don't drive yourself crazy. The question you always need to be asking yourself is, do I have enough work? And if you don't have enough work, I'm going to show you how to get more work. But be really careful, because the upgrades are as follows. I'm going to show you the base movement that comprises the series that we refer to as week 1. If you do week 1 over and over and over again, that's fine. But strength is a cumulative thing. So if you're being really consistent about doing all the strength, you might find at some point, hey, I want more work. When you do, come back to this video. More work on Monday. I'm going to show you each of the upgrades for each of the moves in the series. And note the different colors. This will be available to you in a screenshot in the Facebook group as well. So we have upgrade 1, which is more work. Upgrade 2, which is even more work. And upgrade 3, which I call Jesus Christ, because it is that much work, and that's what you're going to be saying when you get there. There's no glory in getting to Jesus Christ faster. Just remember, asking yourself every step of the way, is this enough work? Do I really want more? Because we've got it. Each move was designed to be performed for 1 minute continuously. And if you aren't sure what that looks like, if you have questions, you can come into the Facebook groups every single night. I will be demonstrating the next day's circuit, and then the next day, during the day, Coach Sarah will come in and perform the circuit live. For example, on Sunday night, I will break down and demonstrate Monday night's circuit in the Facebook group. Then at some point during the day on Monday, when she has time, Coach Sarah will come in and perform it live. Feel free to do it with her. Yay! With no further ado, let's get started. Actually, one more note. I have a lot of toys because I've been doing this forever. And in case you missed it, been rehabbing for a really long time too. Between my SI joint, my back, and my neck, I have a lot of toys. Do not feel like you need to run out and buy all the toys that I've got. Most everything can be done with a set of resistance loops. These are from, you can get Synergy, Nebu Fit. There are all kinds of brands. You can get a complete set on Amazon for less than $15. You can buy fancy ones if you want to, but I'm not going to ask you to spend more money than you have to. I will show you alternatives and options. For example, a squish ball. When I say ball between the knees, you can use a pillow. Pillow's just fine. Anyway, now with no further ado, let's get started. The first move is called bridge with slides. And that slide that we're referring to is in your heels. If you want to, you can grab 2 little pieces of paper. My mom just left town, so we have lots of little pieces of construction paper lying around my house. Yay for having kindergarten teachers come visit. Take a big inhale and then an exhale. When you exhale, press the small of your back to the floor. This matters. What tends to happen is that we hold our breath in order to feel strong and secure, and that has the opposite effect. When you take a big exhale, press the small of your back to the floor, and think about trying to get the front part of your rib cage to touch each other. With that, press your heels into the floor, turn your booty on, and lift. That is a bridge. Each time you exhale, be cognizant of trying to keep this part flat, not pushing it to the floor. Just take advantage of that exhale to feel everything in here engage and really feel your booty doing its work. Here's where the slide comes in. Slide 1 heel out. Further is not better. If this is all you can do, that's fine. If it's a teeny tiny, sorry, on this side, easier to see, teeny tiny bit is more than enough. We're just sliding that heel back, alternating legs over the course of a minute, making sure that our hips don't drop. We want to keep them in the same place. Your glutes are firing on all cylinders the entire time, and you should feel this at the top of your hamstrings too. Okay, so that's the base movement. If that's too easy and you're worried you're not going to get your money's worth out of this program, go get a ball. Or if you don't have a ball, you don't have to go buy a fancy one. It's just easier for me to work with. You can go to fitnessprotection.threadless.com and get the super special pillow. Just kidding. You can get whatever pillow you want. But I find the ball easier to work with. You could also, if you have a ball lying around your house Everyone has like a 3/4 half inflated soccer ball somewhere. Grab that. It's fine. So first upgrade. Press rise. Going to keep that ball between your knees while you perform the slides. Just as a double check, when you're doing this, roll your hands and let your palms face up because I don't want this. I don't want your shoulders and your neck doing the work. I don't want your arms pressing into the ground. I want all of your body staying aloft from the sheer power of your glutes. So that's upgrade 1. That's more work. More work from there. Yay! We're going to put our feet on a pillow. So, what that can mean for you is that you're going to need a lot of pillows, like 3. And here's why we do that. It's called proprioception. To make a move even harder, we take away your sense of balance and we make your body fight for balance. That trying to find stability is proprioceptive training, and it's very, 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 very good. It's basically the whole point of OT. If you've ever had a child that's had to go to occupational therapy like we've had to for the past 3 years. Yay, autism! But OT is amazing. So with that, foot on pillow, up in the air, slide, 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 slide. Okay. And if that's still not enough, and you're like, wow, why am I here? This is ridiculous. You're wasting my time and my money. Great. Get a loop. We're going to go crazy. This is the final upgrade for the month, the Jesus Christ level. We're going to put, band around your ankles, feet on pillows, ball between the knees, press the back to the floor, palms to the ceiling. Glutes on, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is terrible! Oh my God. Okay, if that is still too easy, I swear you're doing it wrong. If you have any questions about your form, and it's never a bad idea to check in with us and make sure that you're doing things correctly. In the daily run thread in the Facebook group, you feel free to take a quick video of yourself performing the moves, paste it right there. Coach Sarah and I, you can tag us as well, we will take a look at it and say, hey, yes, based on what I see, we think you're ready to move on. Actually, correct this and that, try again. If that feels sufficiently difficult, let's stay there for another week. This is part of what you're paying for, and we are happy to do it, but we can't help you if we can't see you. If you just say, hey, this is too easy, honestly, I'm not going to believe you, because that was really effing hard, and my hamstring was locking up while I was doing it. Second move in the series is quadruped hydrants. Here's what we mean by that. Quadruped generally means whenever you see it, going to get on all fours. So the second move in the Monday series, quadruped. Want your hands directly underneath your shoulders. 30 seconds on each side. Slowly, externally rotating that hip. Which is going to be real fun to do with this booty being a little bit tight and a little bit sore from what we just did. You should feel your hamstrings in this move, but your hamstrings should not hurt. If it hurts, don't be afraid to take a bit of a break. So 1 minute solid. That is the base move. If you don't want more work than that, feel free to stay here. I hate the word progress because it's like, oh, I feel like I should be progressing. I was here all month and I didn't progress. If you did strength every day, you got something out of it. I really don't need you to make this any harder. It's only, hey, yeah, I think I want more work, and solely because, again, I want you to get your $30 worth out of this whole month. So here we go. Bridge with slides, quadruped hydrants. Second move. If that's too easy, take a loop, put it around your thighs, get back down. First and 10, do it again. If it's too easy, I promise you before moving on, I would get a tighter loop if you have it. Make sure that we keep the small of your back flat. Here's a good double check. Putting something on the small of your back. If it falls off, you're probably rotating too much. Okay? Those are my glasses case, just for reference. Now the next one, if that's still too easy, want to put this knee on a pillow. If you have it available to you, and the pillow doesn't feel sufficiently challenging, there's no need to go buy a wobble cushion or a Bosu ball. You can do this on the Bosu ball, it's just really going to throw your balance off. I prefer you stay closer to the floor first. So putting that knee on the wobble cushion, keeping the band around your knees, exhale, find that strength and that engagement in here, lift. 30 seconds on each side. Again, always checking. If it feels too easy, put something on your back to make sure you're not rotating. Because this is what we don't want. Your body twisting sideways so you can get your leg higher. That's bad form. All right, and then finally, so we first upgrade one, we add a band, then we put the knee on this, finally we add the lateral. So the way I'm reading this is we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 30 seconds on each side. And again, keep this thing here. 1, 2. Don't let it fall. 4, 5, 6. And those are all the upgrades. If you still think that's too easy, you're doing it incorrectly. If you feel pain in the small of your back, take a second to exhale and make sure your entire core is engaged. That's that's always a signal. Pain in the lower back doesn't mean that your back is bad, or it could be a sign, but it probably means your back is not getting support. It means elsewhere, which either means we need to change the form, make a small adjustment, or, I would rather examine your form before I abandon a move altogether. Okay, so the next move, third move in the series is the quadruped hip extension. Like that final move, it's this. Straightening the leg. I know that seems really boring, but this is like a good 4-minute series that is nothing but your glute and the back where it attaches to your hamstring. So go through, this is why I say go through the entire base series as written first before trying to add anything on. And again, this is going to add up real quick, and then your form is going to deteriorate once these big muscle groups get tired. Hands directly underneath your shoulders. Let your lower back release a little bit. Find a nice neutral position. Shift all of your weight onto your right knee. Extend and retract. All the while, as a double check, want to keep that back nice and flat. 30 seconds on each leg. If that's too easy, first thing we do, add a band. Also, double check, better if you can do this in front of a mirror, make sure that your knees are at a 90-degree angle. Granted, if they are, then whatever you have on the small of your back is going to stay there. But I don't want to see any of this. We want a full, good 90-degree angle, quadruped position. So that's the first step up. We add the band. Now, for this move and the final move, there's only one upgrade. Sorry, 2 upgrades, not 3, because it's that hard. We then take a pillow or a wobble cushion, or if you really got balls, a ball, but I don't recommend that either. I am not strong enough to do that yet, and I'm pretty darn strong. Find that balance. Exhale. Extend. Okay, 30 seconds, again, as I said, on each side. That's not 30 seconds, but I'm just here to break down the move. Coach Sarah will perform them with you live. And then the fourth and final move in the Monday series is the bridge with knee flex. And your booty should be nice and tired by now. If it's not, I promise you're not doing it correctly because mine is damn near dead. Exhale. Everything on. Palms to the sky. Lift. Okay, that's the bridge. Now, this is with flexing. What I want you to think about is not hyperextending your back. Your spine and your shoulders should touch the floor. Okay? Turn that left glute on and march. 30 seconds of that on each side, keeping this foot flexed the whole time. And the reason that's important is that if you're not thinking about what that foot is doing, you're more likely to fall. We're engaging the entire posterior chain when we do this. Okay, so that's the base move. That's too easy and you want more work. Ab band. Seconds on each side. That's terrible. God, my hamstrings are not happy either. Oh, that's hard. But let's say you're better than me, and that's too easy. Grab a pillow, grab the wobble cushion, take away your stability, and it adds a whole new dimension. Exhale before you bring that knee up. Remember, we don't want to be holding our breath. You should feel this in the quad, IT band, hamstrings, and glutes. That final bit is really terrible. All right, that is all we've got. That is your entire Monday series with all the upgrades. Remember, you can do base one over and over and over again. That is fine by me. Just don't do everything the way that I just did because you will be really tired. Yay, you're coached, you're loved. See you Tuesday.